just about election time in the United States, and as you know, every 4 years we elect a new leader or we re-elect a leader for our country. The 2012 election has proven to be a very close race, and the results, I'm very anxious for the results to be announced, but in the meantime, will President Obama prove to be the better candidate? I do believe that President Obama will be the better candidate because of these three reasons: that President Obama's track record, President Obama's plan for our country, and his concern for humanity. Under my first point, his track record, President Obama and the Secret Service arranged for Osama bin Laden to be killed, and they took Osama bin Laden out with the help of the Navy SEALs, and this was a great accomplishment for the United States. Another thing is that President Obama established Obamacare, and this created many opportunities and finally put United States on the map with foreign countries, and that is a really big deal in the United States right now. Also, President Obama created 5.2 million jobs in a time span of 2.5 years, so that's a really big deal to us as well. He also ended the war in Iraq recently and brought a lot of troops home. We are currently ending the war in Afghanistan right now, and we will soon have those troops home as well. And the final thing under this point is that President Obama is currently following in the footsteps of Bill Clinton and implementing the plan that the wealthy pay a little bit more so that we will be able to cut the deficit and create more jobs. Under my second point, President Obama's plan for our country. President Obama right now is implementing the 5-point plan, and that consists of point 1, creating 1 million manufacturing jobs, and this is said to double our exports so that America is able to put the Made in USA stamp on everything we export. Also, point 2 is cutting oil imports in half, and by doing this, he will be able to produce homegrown energy. Point 3 is recruiting and training 100,000 new math and science teachers, and this will make college more affordable in the long run. Point 4 is reducing the deficit, and he will do this by cutting spending by asking the wealthy to pay a little bit more, implementing Bill Clinton's plan that he used in the 1990s. And point 5, using savings from ending the war in Iraq to provide money for schools, roads, and bridges. My final point is President Obama's concern for humanity. President Obama, I've seen that he has a very high regard for humanity, and this is a quote from Alex Townsend. He reported in October of 2012, and he said that significant progress for the nation, especially after near depression and starting 2 wars, will take years, perhaps more than 2 terms of one president. This is very true right now. Everybody thinks that the presidency is not in good hands right now because President Obama's been here for 4 years and he hasn't really done anything, but this is not true. You can't change something over the course of 4 years after something it took 10 years to create a downfall. You can't only use 4 years to make it better again. So, in my conclusion, I believe that America will prosper under the care of President Obama because of his outstanding track record, his plan for our country, and his deep concern for humanity. As long as it's taken to create this deficit, how can it not take just as long as someone to allow us to get help out of it? The more we continue to want change, the longer it's going to take for someone to change it. Thank you.